it is Bo-Pah here, and I wanted to make a quick video really quickly before I went to go get baby Drake from daycare about my tummy tuck and breast lift consultation. And I've been saying I was going to do it, but I've been so busy, and I know I normally don't do videos from my phone because I like to edit them, but my surgery is coming up like super quick, and I'm not going to have any time to edit anything, so I figured this will just have to work so you guys can know what's happening when it's happening. So, as far as my consultations went, I had 2 of them. I initially met with one doctor. He was super, super nice, kind of quirky. He had, I don't know, yeah, just like a quirky personality. Very, very informative. He talked a lot, which I really, really liked. He had pictures to show me, which I liked. And, you know, we talked about the different things and different possibilities as far as for my breasts and what I could do. You know, I knew I wanted to get a lift. And I wasn't quite sure between a reduction and a lift what exactly that was, because my boobs, even though they don't look like they're big, I mean, I'm like a D, a really full D to a double D. And I don't really want them this big. It's almost like too much for me. Like, I don't want to deal with it. I have to wear 2 sports bras all the time. Like, when I am working out, 2 sports bras. One has to be really, really tight, and there has to be another one on top of it. Because if not, I have back pain. When I was pregnant, you know, with both of my children, they got ginormous. And I mean, like, I'm not even exaggerating, ginormous. I knew they were like, the last time I bought an actual bra when I was pregnant, I think it was a 34F. And then they got bigger than that. But I was like, I'm not buying no more bras, like, because I was like maybe a month before I was due. The 34Fs were getting really, really tight on me. But yeah, I refused to buy more bras. So anyways, so my boobs have gotten really big, and then they got small and big and small, and then I nursed for a year and a half with my first child. And, you know, they're just not looking the same as they used to look. So I definitely told them, you know, I want them up. And as far as the implant goes, I didn't really want an implant because I want them to be my natural boob, you know, and I really don't have to worry about all the stuff that comes with an implant, you know. They could leak, you could have to have them replaced, and sometimes your body can just reject them. I don't want to go through none of that, you know. And plus, my boobs are fine size. And as far as with the, you know, reduction, they have to actually take tissue out of your breast. And it just seemed like a little bit more of a procedure. So I just decided to go with the breast lift because I can work with this size. And I honestly think that once they do give me the breast lift, my boobs are going to appear smaller. Because right now, I don't feel like they appear small. You know, I mean, I hide them very well, but I know what I look like. So yeah, so we talked about that. And as far as the incisions go for your breast implants, we talked about like the scarring and what would they have to do. And there's a couple different ways they can do it, but the one that I'm having done is I would have a scar from my nipple. My nipple's not up here, guys, but from my nipple down to, like, I guess underneath my breast. It would be like a line like that. But hey, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be looking lovely, so I really don't care about the scars. I'm just really looking forward to them being up. So, and then we talked about my tummy area. Now, my problem is I am thin, but I have, like a lot of women have, the excess skin in the bottom part of your belly. And it's more than just like a pooch. Like when you don't have kids and you have like a little pooch belly, that's something that's different than when you have children or you lose a lot of weight and you have like this extra pooch, because it's really hard to describe. But if you have one or you know someone that you know exactly what I'm talking about, I have that. And it's not something that everyone sees, so probably people don't even know that I have it. But it's something, you know, that I do, and I can, you know, lose weight, and I'm always going to have it because it's just extra skin that just is chilling. So we talked about the different options with that, and, you know, how I wanted the outcome to look. So yeah, that was pretty much it, you know. And then he examined me, which that was fun, let me tell you. that was really embarrassing because, you know, no one sees me except Bodie. And even then, she doesn't see all of me at those angles. I always try to look like I'm in the sexy angle for her. So, and in the doctor's office, there's no sexy angle. You're just standing there. And Bodie was with me. So I'm like, you know. But yeah, so then he was kind of like, you know, showing me like, you know, he was like pinching areas of my body and, you know, whatever. But like I said, he was really cool, really nice. I really liked him. So then that was my first consultation, and we left there, you know, and I was pretty, I was thinking pretty positive at that point, you know. And then we had a second consultation with a different doctor. Now this doctor was a lot younger than the first doctor. He was actually from like a bigger city, and he had just moved here. And I decided, you know what, as someone was like, I would really love for him, if I were to get my, you know, breast lift or my boobs done, I would really want him to do it. So you should really, you know, schedule with him. So I did. And we went, and he was so nice, but he was really quiet. And I don't like quiet. Like, I talk a lot, and I need someone, especially when it comes to giving me information about something major that I'm going to have done, I need them to kind of overkill it for me, because I'd rather have too much information than not enough. And I don't know if it's maybe because he knew I already had a consultation. So then when I went into his appointment, he was kind of like, okay, so what else do you want to know? When really, I kind of wanted to see his presentation about it, you know, to see how he would do things. So a lot of it was me asking him a bunch of questions, you know. And I think at one point in time when he was even examining me, I was like, okay, can you show me how you would do the surgery? Like, I like lay down and I'm like, okay, show me how you would move my stomach, you know, only because I want to try to get as much information out of him as I could. And Bodhi was just standing there like shaking her head like, oh no, you did not just ask him that. But like, you know, I mean, it's something that's major, and I don't know. I was just trying to get, I think I was trying to get the doctor to like loosen up a little bit so he would talk more, but I don't know, maybe that's just him. But so yeah, so then after we left there, I told Bodhi, I was like, yeah, I really would rather the first doctor, only because, like I said, the conversation flowed a lot more, and I was just really comfortable with him. And then we had to talk to the business service coordinator, which is the lady who tells you about the cost, and you know, they send you the cost and, you know, things like that. And let me tell you, when I first saw the price, I was very, very, very discouraged. I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Like, this is like, no. And I think, obviously I know how much it costs because I'm paying for it, but I'm thinking, I don't know the exact dollar amount at this point, or right now, because I'm in the car. I'm thinking it's $13,750 or $13,500, something like that. And I was initially like, oh my Lanta, I thought it was going to be like way under that. So after they sent me that in the mail, I was like telling Bodhi, like, I was really discouraged and I was just down, and I was like, you know, there's no way. And she pretty much was just like, you know what, this is what you want to do. This is what we talked about. This is your goal. We can do it. Like, don't worry about the money. We will figure it out. We always figure it out, and it'll be fine. We'll just have to work around some things. And after she, you know, told me that, I felt wonderful and great. And I was like, you know what, you're right. We can do anything we want to do. You know, anything is a reachable goal. You just got to figure out how to go about it. And the great thing about the place where I'm getting my surgery done is that I actually since I work for the company, I am able to get, I'm able to actually put down half of it, and then the rest I'll take out of my paycheck. So half of that is, you know, almost $7,000, like a little over $6,000. So really all I had to do was come up with that money, and then the rest, you know, they take out of my check, and I would still have to kind of, you know, I had to balance it out to figure out, you know, can I afford them taking, because it's, you know, they would take like 200 and some change out, 250, like out each pay period, for however long until I pay it off. And even then, that's like, you know, I mean, that's $250. every 2 weeks. So that's like $500 a month. But we don't have any car payments. We don't have, you know what I mean? So like we were able to figure that out. So, I made some phone calls, figured out what our options were. And then, I talked to the lady there at the business service coordinator and crunched some numbers, and we figured we could do it. And that is where I finally made the decision to do it. And that's where we're at. I'm super excited. I'm actually getting it done tomorrow on the 16th of August. I'm going to try to upload this today, and I'm going to record everything, and then I'm going to put, at the end, I'm going to put everything together, kind of like I did for my labor and delivery video, as far as, like from beginning to end. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be doing the vlogs, until I feel better, because I know after I had baby Drake, I'm not really good when it comes to pain and being in a great, lovely mood. I'm going to really try to be for you guys, but if not, you'll definitely get updates. And so please think of me tomorrow, 7:15 a.m. Eastern Time. I will be finally getting this lovely surgery that I've been wanting for like 10 years. I'm still in disbelief about it. Like, I really, really am. My parents are going to be watching the children for the weekend. So, and Friday night, I'm going Friday morning, and then, so I'll stay in the hospital Friday night. Saturday morning, I'll go home. And, then I think we're going to get the kids either Sunday night or Monday. I'm not quite sure. But that is everything for now. And I'm going to go inside, get baby Drake, and then we're going to go back home. I think Bodie's working out now, so then I'll probably work out. And we'll spend the rest of the evening with the children, and then we'll take them over to my parents' house tonight. And I'll put baby Drake down for the night, and then I won't see him for a couple days. And yeah. So that's everything, guys. I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'll definitely, answer them eventually. I'll answer them. And I know there's a whole lot that I could talk about, especially when it comes to the whole plastic surgery thing, but I'm just trying to tell you guys so you guys know at least where we're at right now. And I guess I will talk to you very, very soon. Thanks, guys. And thank you so much for your kind words and support. When I made the video saying what we were going to do or what my procedures are going to be, and just thank you for always having my back and our back, and just for being there to hold us up all the time. Thanks, guys. I love you.